Hey guys, welcome back to our Quimby Chronicles Momcast. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Thanksgiving, all the things that we missed in between. Happy all of that. Happy second half of the year. We'll just leave it at that. Everything in there. Because we definitely ghosted you guys for, what was it, 8 months? Yeah.
8 months.
So we apologize. We did just up and dip. There was so much going on. Life really was lifing. We literally just I don't have any words. We ghosted you guys. We did, and it
We
wasn't on
did.
purpose. And we are very sorry. We are very
We
sorry.
are. We are accepting.
Truly.
We're taking accountability. We're accepting responsibility. We apologize. Okay. But so this episode is kind of like an apology. First of all, you forgive us. We're sorry. We haven't called in 8 months, but so today's phone call is all about just us updating you, us talking about what's been going on, what we have planned for this year, and stuff like that. So, first of all, let's talk about what's been going on. Because last time we talked to you, we were both living in different places. We were in different places in life, mentally, emotionally, physically. Child. Okay, we get
1000%. Yes.
life, lifed. Okay, so last time we talked was in May. And probably the week after we last talked, I moved. I moved me, my sister, and my remaining kids, my non adult kids. Well, now I have another adult kid, but at the time they were all adults. But me and the other three, my sister and my niece, we all moved out and we moved into an apartment. And baby, let me tell you something, okay? Going from 4,000 square feet where everybody had their own room to 1,500. Okay. Because we've been here 8 months and we still struggling. Stuff is all over the place. We don't know where to put stuff. I mean, it's just life has been lifing continuously since May. But, the way I looked at it was life is lifing for everybody. So, what makes me so special that, the things that are going on in my life are more important than what's going on in y'all's lives. So I was like, you know what? I talked to Shantae and I was like, man, let's just do it. Like, we not ready, the hair not done. And if I were to show you what under this hat look like, baby, okay, because I am
Oh
indoors.
my goodness.
Because baby, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I
I
took a break.
wish you guys could have seen her face when I FaceTimed her before we started filming for this podcast. She stood there looking at me like a deer in headlights.
I was like,
I'm like,
I'm
hey.
taking my break. I was like, okay, well, let me get my life together real quick. You see, your girl pulled it together real quick, real quick.
Right, round of
Okay,
applause.
okay. So, that's the thing. Yeah, life has just been lifing. I will tell you, 2024 was the second worst year of my adult life. There was only one other year that was worse than 2024 for me, and that was 2011. And 2011 is a whole another can of worms, honey. That is a story or stories for another day. Yeah, 2024 was 2024 was horrible, but I'm here. I'm thriving. Okay, yeah, I'm thriving for the most part. And you know, we all right. We all right. So Shantae, what you been up to since we last talked to the people?
Last we talked, guys, I moved states away. For those of you that don't know, well, my mom and my siblings and my aunt, they're all still in Florida. Me and my little humble abode, so me, my husband, and my two kids all moved over to Texas because, also for those of you that don't know, my husband's in the military, so that's where we ended up getting sent to. So now we are in Texas. We do love it here. We do. We absolutely love it. This is just the first time that either of us have been so far away from family, even though, like, of course, yeah, we're our own little family, but also other family. Like, I've never been this far away from my mom or my siblings, especially for this long. Like, this definitely a whole new world. I feel like I'm just now getting a grasp on truly learning to do things. I won't say on my own, but without, like my mom or my sister there. Because there's moments where I'm just like, where my husband's at work and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just want to take a shower. Oh my gosh, I just want to sit down and eat. But I have, well, now two toddlers. since we last talked, I only had one toddler and a fresh baby. Well, not that fresh, but she was a baby. But now I have two toddlers, and of course, my second one, she's trying to walk, so she's getting into everything. We are already filled up on space in this house because we technically qualified for a 3 bedroom, but there was only a 2 bedroom available. So both of the kids are in the room, like they share a room. And when I tell you, every single day, multiple times a day that I go into that room, I get so stressed out because it just looks like a tornado went off at all times. It's not that bad right now. I will say that. It's not that bad now. But normally, awful. Awful. So, yep, can't wait on this coming May to see where that lands us. But other than that, haven't really been doing much. Just pretty much getting my footing, in a new state, around a bunch of new people, new environment, all that stuff. Oh, and it did snow. It's the first time I've seen snow since I was
Cause
in,
you
I
were
think,
little.
fourth grade.
Yeah, you were little.
Yeah, I was in fourth grade the last time because that's when we were in Maryland when I
I
was
think that
going
was fifth
to.
grade. That was fifth. Because Jasmine was in
Yes,
kindergarten.
that was fifth because fourth we were in Ocala. Yep, yep, yep. My bad.
Mhm.
So fifth grade, the first half of fifth grade. That was the no, not the first half. No,
Yeah,
that sounds right.
yeah.
But that
Because
was the last
back
time that I
January.
say it again.
Yeah, we moved back to Florida in January.
Okay, okay. So I thought I was Razzle. Well, I
No,
mean technically I was, but not at that point. So it's okay. So it was my first time seeing snow since I was in fifth grade, and that was quite a minute ago. Over 10 years. What was that 12 years?
12, 13, girl.
No,
Okay.
that's crazy. That is crazy. You guys can hear me say that. Anyways,
And it's given late spring chicken, if you ask me. But
it is because I also turned 23 in the bit of time that we were not speaking. I turned 23 back in November. Ooh, I really am not a spring chicken anymore. They say having kids ages you like 5 years, so that's yeah. I feel like that's definitely. I feel like that's accurate. I would say so.
yeah,
And you know, um, my kids got to play in it because obviously it's their first time ever seeing snow. My son was so excited. He opened up because we have the blinds that you push them up and they stay. So he goes and just launches up the blinds. Mommy, it's snowing. Can we go make a snowman? It's snowing. Mind you, it was 20 something degrees out, and I'm like, okay.
yeah.
I had both of my kids in like 5 different layers to go outside,
As you
and
should.
he absolutely loved it. Selena, not so much, but yeah, honestly, I wasn't surprised that she wasn't rocking with it. I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely wasn't surprised. But Luca had a blast. He loved
Yeah,
it,
we'll
throwing
video.
snowballs.
Yeah, we'll post some pictures. We can post some pictures.
Yeah, of my little Puka.
We'll put them on the story, pictures of Luca. So yeah, well, as you can see, life, we've been doing our thing. Oh shoot, I forgot. We went through two like devastating hurricanes back to back. I forgot about those.
Yeah.
Milton. Who was the other disrespectful one?
What was the first one you said?
Milton.
Wasn't it a female name like Dan Megan? Some I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's only one M. It was Milton and another one, but the two devastating hurricanes, child. We made it through
Milton
those.
and
We yeah, it was hard. Mm-hmm.
me back or I am blowing up everybody's phone because
Mm-hmm.
I am literally states away, almost 20 hours away driving. I am so far away from all of them. I saw the damage that it was doing
Right.
and like damage that was done down the street from you guys. So I'm like, somebody, I don't care who it is, somebody needs to answer one of these group chats before I start flipping out because I would hate to flip out because me,
We know.
hey, ooh, yeah.
We know. So the thing was, we were lucky. Well, thank goodness. The only thing was we were without power for like 4 days. So, we had a little makeshift. I found some wood chips. I had me a little makeshift barbecue grill, honey. It was given we in the woods.
You
Okay.
got
But
the job done. You had to do
I
what
went
you had to do.
we ate. I cooked all the meat that was in the freezer before it went bad. So we had like lamb, we had chicken, we had. I'm
Jeez, you guys were eating good.
otherwise it was so. So yeah, I think that is just like I said. 2024 was something. 2024 is over. Here we are in 2025. And so we are going to share what our goals are. I don't like to say resolution. I just feel like you'd be like, my New Year's resolution is like, no, I don't like it. So I call mine goals. I don't know what y'all call y'all's. And no judgment if y'all say y'all have New Year's resolution, but I have goals. Okay. So we'll talk about our goals and I'll let Shantae go first with her goals. What are your goals for 2025? Other other than not to fall off with phone calls with y'all because we are so sorry. And I'm gonna keep apologizing because I know it's not cool. We are so sorry. So the number one goal, the combined goal, okay, is for
Let's
us not to
see.
fall off with the phone calls. Okay. We're gonna have our Monday morning talks. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, Shantae, with your personal.
I have 3 goals for this year. One, physical health.
Okay. I support it.
Because I had my little mom pouch from when I had my first, never really did anything about it. So then it doubled in size after I had my second because I wasn't really physically fit or active with either one. So yes, that's on me. I know. That's on me. But we're getting into it because I'm putting together my little TikTok shop gym at home. I have the ab trainer. Next up is probably like the full body squat one if you guys have seen it, and then there's a stepper that they have. So I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together.
You guys
By
gotta show us some videos from your ab trainer. We gotta see it. What it
yes,
you
yes,
see
those will be included.
how she acts? She wanna be a gatekeeper. You see what I'm saying?
No, I'll drop the link for you. Well, I won't even say I'll drop the link because it was off TikTok shopping. You guys know TikTok is on its way out. So, but we will get into that a little bit later because that's truly devastating for me. I'm not
I
going to lie. I am hurt.
I
But
know.
yes, physical health, and I gave myself a goal, a time frame, because how you guys know that normally it's like graduations and stuff in May. So by May, that's when my little family heads back to Florida because my little sister is graduating. My husband's little sister is graduating. So we're going to be over there probably for like, I don't know, like maybe 2.5 weeks. So we're going to be there for a little minute. And I don't have time for the waist trainers and fajas and all
And
that
it's gonna
in
be
the
hot.
Florida heat. Like I can't because it's May. I cannot. So I need, not even one, I need and I am going to look the way that I want to by May. I'm speaking that into existence. I'm going to look snatched by May. Just wait, just wait, just wait. Okay, and goal number 2, I would say mental health,
I
which
definitely heard that.
I would say for mental health, what I really mean by that is putting myself in a better mental space because there's just times where I don't even want to call them ruts because it can last for who knows how long. It's just until I decide to do something about it. Like, let me get up and go and do this because I know I like doing that. Or, oh, let me go watch some Christmas movies because I know that I love Christmas movies. That'll make me feel better. Like, I need to start putting myself in a better headspace because then I know that I'm a better mother, partner, wife, whatever it may be. I'm a better person
Hmm.
when I have a clear, calm, collected head and not just walking around. I won't say angry, but it's just like I get like super easily irritated. And it's really for no reason. It honestly is for no reason. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't stand this. It feels like the mood swings that you get when you're pregnant, but like constantly. So I don't know if it's like the hormones still trying to balance out because my second's only a year old and postpartum goes on for years. I don't know if it's my level still trying to adjust, but it something has to be done. Something has to be done. So I definitely want to work more towards mental health. And my third one is accountability, which I will say I started that before New Year's and I've been doing really good. So that's, keeping up on dishes, keeping like how you always say about boundaries, like, oh, there's no eating upstairs. And I'd have times like, well, we can do it this one. Every single time I say it's okay to eat upstairs, I regret it. And I'm like, nobody's eating upstairs anymore. I don't care if it's a snack, juice. I don't care what it is. Don't bring it upstairs. Do
Oh,
not bring it upstairs. Because if you guys don't know, housing loves to think that it's a good idea to put carpet in dining rooms. So I like to keep the mess in a contained area so I can clean it all and not finding random food spots everywhere else. Accountability. And I've been doing good about not letting the dishes pile up because we have one of the sinks. It's one of the shallow, like stainless steel sinks that's split in half and not like, one long big sink.
right,
But that sink, it fills up so quickly. Like, say you're just doing one meal, sink's full. That's it.
right. Yeah,
And I need to do better on keeping on top of the dishes because then when it's time for lunch or dinner, I'm looking at the sink and it's probably at least two or three things in there that I need for the next meal that are still dirty for breakfast. And I'm just like,
yeah,
I don't feel like washing it. I don't. I don't hate washing dishes. I just hate unpacking the dishwasher. I'm very weird. I do not like unpacking clean dishes out of the dishwasher, but if there's dirty dishes in the sink and the dishwasher is empty, I will pack them in all day, no problem. I just hate unpacking for some reason. And it's the same way with, excuse me, sweeping and mopping. I hate sweeping, but I love mopping. Same thing with laundry. I will wash, dry, fold, hang up, but I hate actually putting away the clothes. So
right,
it's just little things that I just don't like to do. So then it backs up the chores. And then I'm sitting there looking one day like, oh my gosh, this house is a mess. Like, I need to, then I'm doing like deep cleans like once a week. And I'm like, it doesn't need to be that deep. If I just stay on top of it, I won't be having to do such a rigorous cleaning all on one day and be tired. Accountability. I'm basically, it gears more towards keeping up with the house chores, especially laundry. Especially laundry. I feel like that is definitely what I'm the worst at because the piles, they just keep getting higher and higher and higher, and until somebody specifically asks for something that's dirty, then I'm just like, I don't know where it is. I don't know. So
right,
then I have to wash everything because I'm not digging through clothes. I just wash everything at that point. But then putting them up, then I have clean clothes sitting in a pile on my bed for
right,
3 days because I don't want to put it up.
right. I'm pretty sure people can relate because I just put my clothes away, so people can relate. But I think those are good goals. Like you said, they're measurable, they're simple, and you have steps that you've put into place to achieve those goals. So definitely proud of you. Just the whole thing, from where you and her and my son-in-law where y'all were. Um, I won't even say last year this time. Oh yeah, well last year this time because
Yeah,
last
just
year this
about.
in basic training and doing his job. He was in his job training, right? Last year this time.
When
So
January? No,
no,
he was still in basic training
okay,
because
okay,
he
so
didn't graduate until the end of this month. It was like the January going to February because his second day of his graduation was the first. I remember.
right, okay. So just the turning point I believe is him going to the military. Because before that, I feel like they was just out there drifting. Okay, and a lot of times when you're an adult, when you're a young adult, it's hard. And then having kids on top of that is even harder. And wanting to prove that you're an adult and like prove that I got this, a lot of times it gets you into these situations where you be like,
It's like, oh, shouldn't have done that because we definitely had plenty of those.
yeah,
Those are
definitely.
also some stories for another time because we have plenty of those.
Everybody has. So, it's definitely no judgment. And, the moment for me came when my son-in-law was like, I appreciate you more than you even know. Because did they get the business? Yes, they did, both of them. Okay, they have gotten the
We
business.
both be sitting there getting yelled at like little kids and just be looking down into the side.
They got the business separately, got the business together. Okay, but the important thing is that now y'all are thriving, y'all got y'all little family, and y'all are doing so well. I know that a lot of days it seems like like, but y'all are doing great. Y'all are awesome.
And I'll relay that message. I'll
Yeah,
relay the message to my husband.
yes, please do. Y'all are doing great. And I know it doesn't seem like it all the time, but y'all are doing great. I'm very, 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 very proud of you. Very proud of you. So as for me, for my goals, I had to write them down because I be forgetting. Well, not that I forget, but I get sidetracked and then I'd be like, well, I don't know. I think these were my goals. So yeah, I had to write them down. And then I scribbled all over my paper too. Because I had a staff meeting the other day and then I was doodling and practicing my signatures. Yeah.
And
But
you're supposed to be listening to the people talk.
I did. I took notes. See, it says the call Kelly confirm the box number and the rhythm. And for stroke documentation, we got to document smoking cessation.
You
Tubing.
doodling, you sound just like your son-in-law. You sure do. He
I
has
was
so
finna.
many little doodles and stuff from when he was in school that he would send that he was making with expo markers.
Look, can y'all see my little drawing? I don't know. Can you see my little drawing right there? Look, yeah.
I see the signature too. Okay, signature's eating.
I think I'm gonna switch it up because, now the whole thing with the signature. That's also another story for another day.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. So my goals, number one, is to get healthy and stay healthy. For me, health is just like Shantae said. It's the physical health, it's the mental health, it's the emotional health. And last year, I really was focusing, honing in on my mental health just because, just like Shantae said, I get into those ruts. And for me, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I know that when I get into those ruts, I need to be on somebody's antidepressant, but I'd be like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. So when was it? Maybe October of last year. I finally was like, okay, I need an antidepressant. So I called my primary, got an appointment with a psychologist and had a discussion, got me a life coach, okay? And yeah, she referred me back to my primary who prescribed me Wellbutrin. So I am on Wellbutrin. Well, what's the bupropion is the generic for Wellbutrin. So I had tried Celexa and which is citalopram, and I've tried Lexapro, which is escitalopram before, and I don't like them. They make me yawn. Like I just be yawning at random times. Like, what are you
I've
doing?
heard that a lot about Lexapro also, is that
Yeah,
people get
for me,
drowsy. Because I've had
yeah,
coworkers that were on it, and when I was at Starbucks, we're there for
yeah.
4 o'clock in the morning, so everybody just sleepy, looking around. I'm just like, whoo.
Yeah, and you yawning, so I didn't like those, but bupropion has done really well for me, so I like it. I like that. So I so when we moved, oh, my mental health took a hit. Just because it was so much, and me being the leader of this little family, it's a lot. Everybody's going in different directions. You got kids in school, you got kids driving, you got kids working. Trying to get some sense of normalcy here and stuff like that. So I definitely let my physical health go also. And I got my mom pouch, honey, but my baby is 6. Okay. So I'm in the gym. I got a trainer. So, there's that. I got my medication. I'm back to gratitude journaling. I'm back to taking my time in the morning. Or sometimes it's in the evening. I take the time for me, like 30 minutes or so that I just sit and just me and I reflect. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And then I do daily journaling. I use this app called Day One. I think it's called Day One. I don't know. I don't remember, but I think it's
It's on your iPad?
maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just on my phone.
Okay.
It's called Day One. Where you pay.
Where I can actually write out in it, like
Oh no,
iPad.
not that one. No. So I changed from doing a journal that I write in because of my shoulder. I,
Okay.
I
Okay. Makes sense.
this one you type. You can add pictures. I love it. You pay like I think it's like $35 a year.
Not bad.
And, yeah, and it keeps everything. So I love it. It gives you prompts. You don't have anything, that you feel is worthy of writing, then they give you a prompt. So I love it, love it, love it. But I will, yeah, we'll put that in the stories too. So the second thing I want to do this year is I want to live life. I started it 2023. Honestly, I started living life because I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go on this cruise. I'm gonna go to Disney when I feel like it. I'm gonna do this again. It fell off once we moved last year in May, and I think a lot of that is that mom guilt, and I feel bad. Like, how can I be out here enjoying myself and my kids don't get to be here? So this year, team F them kids, okay? Because I'm finna trips. Okay. Now I'm gonna take them on a couple of trips too, but I really I have to prioritize me. I have to because like Shantae said, If I'm not at my best, I can't be the best mom, the best sister, the best nurse at work. I just can't. So I got to take care of me. And then that ties into number three, honey, enforcing these boundaries. Because let me tell you something, and people laugh all the time when I say kids are parasites from the beginning. But why I say kids are parasites, because you have to look up what the definition of a parasite. Kids will take and take and take and take, and they will continue to take as long as you continue to give. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. That's why I say kids are parasites, because they're going to continue to take as long as you continue to give. And sometimes as moms, it hurts our feelings, to be like, no, I'm not doing it. Your kids come, and I'm gonna tell you, I have one kid who is the procrastinator extraordinaire. Okay. Last minute should have been the middle name, but that's the thing. Enforcing boundaries and finding a way to enforce boundaries and not hurt their feelings, because each of my kids have very different personalities. So I got to approach each kid different. I can't talk to Shantae the same way I talk to Jasmine. And I can't talk to Jasmine the same way I talk to Sean. They don't receive it all the same way. So definitely working this year on enforcing my boundaries. They're there, but you know how when you let something slide and then the kids just be like, yeah, by the way, and you forget. You forget because you're I feel like mom mode is a constant thing. You're never really out of mom mode. And I feel like, so I think about it now, I've been a mom for over 23 years. So that's more my life that I've been a mom. And so it doesn't turn off. It doesn't turn off. And I think that actively I have to do certain things to override that mom mode and not be the, oh my baby. Yeah, no. Nah, you grown, baby. Look, suck it up, buttercup. um, stuff like that. So that's the thing. Those are my three goals: get healthy and stay healthy, live my life, and enforce my boundaries. So let us know what y'all's goals are for this year, or resolutions. If you want to say resolutions, I'm not going to judge. We listen and we don't judge, okay? So yeah, let us know what your goals are, and if there's anything that we can do to help y'all, maintain your goals, definitely, let us know. We will, like I said, we so sorry we ghosted you. So we'll be sharing, bits and pieces of life, like we've been doing, bits and pieces of life to our Instagram story, sharing to TikTok while it's still up, because the future hangs in the balance. We literally, it's like 8 days. So we'll see. Yeah, and we're also on YouTube. So you can check us out on any of those platforms. Definitely Instagram, YouTube. And I keep saying I'm gonna do Facebook, but
I don't think neither of us are on Facebook enough to
I'll be.
engage that page necessarily. I mean, I used to be on it more than I am now, but now I'm pretty much on it. Like if I'm posting a story, and it's the same thing with Instagram. I'll post, like, I basically go on there just to post like my kids or like a family picture or something like that, and then I dip again. Like I don't actually use Instagram that much either. But
Well, I use Instagram. I'm on Instagram all day, every day. I love Instagram.
I'm not on really Instagram or Facebook like that. The only thing I'm really am on is pretty much TikTok. That's it.
Yeah. The good thing about Instagram too is that you can, if you have a Facebook page, you can set it up where whatever you share to Instagram automatically shares
It'll
to.
share automatically.
Yeah.
So that's
So
pretty much the only time I'm on either one, is because they're like intertwined with each other. So if I'm going on Facebook and I'm sharing, I mean, if I'm going on Instagram, I'm sharing something on Instagram, then I'll go and like see what people said, reactions and
right,
stuff
right,
on
right.
Facebook. But other than that,
Right. Yeah.
I'm hardly on it. But
Yeah. So I'm always on
if
Instagram.
TikTok does get banned, we're going over there with the YouTube girlies with this page, and I know we'll probably have our own separate stuff going on too. But we're going over there with the YouTube girlies for sure. Regardless if TikTok gets banned or not, I know that we're going over there to the YouTube girlies.
Right.
Because
Definitely.
like I was telling my mom the other day, with when it comes to like content creation, TikTok is easier to catch traction, but YouTube is better for retaining the traction, because
Right.
it's very easy to go viral. Okay, I won't say very easy, but it's easier to go viral on Snapchat because you can have one video that's at say 2 million views and then your next one's at 100. Like it's really up and down when it comes to TikTok, unless you're one of like, the big influencers that people love going to, talk to, look at whatever on TikTok. But as it is on YouTube, it feels more personal on YouTube because 9 times out of 10, YouTube videos, they're going into detail, taking you actually throughout their day, because there's people that post blogs that are over an hour long. You get, what is it,
Yeah.
like 10 minutes? I think that's the max for
Yeah.
TikTok. It's not even for
Yeah.
everybody. Not everybody
Right.
has. I've seen people that don't even have the 10-minute option, function, whatever. So
Right.
it's, with YouTube, it's definitely a lot easier to hold on to the traction once you get it, because then with YouTube, like their homepage or your For You page, you
Mhm.
click on one person's video, you like it, you interact with it. Their next video that pops up, they're going to show it again. And then you're more likely to click on it again. Like, I liked her last video. You watch the
Yeah.
next one. And that's
Right.
how you keep your solid subscribers and stuff, that people will interact with your stuff.
Right.
As
Right.
opposed to TikTok is just like a like and keep going, like, keep going, like,
Mhm.
keep going, because it's a lot more chaotic on TikTok. I will say that. It's definitely very chaotic as opposed to YouTube.
Right. Right. Yeah. So, I mean, we got some things planned for this year, definitely. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to wrap it up because we've been yapping for over 30 minutes.
Usual, the Yap Masters, because
But
we cannot help ourselves. We can't.
what we do. But yeah, but thank you as always. Thank you for joining us this week. And be sure to, what is it?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Because I can never get it together. Okay. So, like I said, we're on Instagram.
My favorite part, because I know that you struggle, and I'm just yes, that's my one solid line.
Yeah, I'll be razzle. So we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, we're on TikTok while it's still up. So definitely, drop us a line, say hey, But as far as these chronicles, these mom chronicles, honey, they gonna continue chronicling. So we will definitely be having our Monday chats, okay? So stay tuned, okay? So until next day,
Business.
right?
Answer that phone when we call next week.
Yeah.
Pick up. Pick up. Yeah, because we already got the apologies and the sorries out of the way, so it's back to business. It's back to business. We held accountability and we apologized, so it's okay. So just pick up the phone when we call. That's it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Pick up the phone.
Yes. Yes. And make sure you pick up when we call. Also, I just want to wish y'all a wonderful week this week. I know life is life in life lifes. Okay. That's what it does. But what I want to urge you to do is to take some time out for yourself every day, even if it's just 5 minutes, even if it's just enough time to drink a cup of coffee, to sip on a bottle of water. Every single day, make sure you take some time to do something just for you. And I'm not talking about washing dishes. I'm not talking about doing laundry. Because, yes, that's stuff that's for you. But no, I'm talking about something that you love. Like for me, now, I ain't gonna lie, I shouldn't be doing it. But getting a cheese Danish and sitting in the corner at Starbucks, okay, baby.
Because you should have no cheese Danish at all. That is the last thing that you should be eating.
I should not, but something like that. So I want you to do something like that for yourself this week. And then if this is new to you, just pick something. Pick something. You might find something that you like. So let us know if you already do this. Let us know some of the things you do. Comment. And if not, or you tried something new, let us know that also. And we'll be sure to drop, in our stories what we do, the one thing we do for ourselves this week also. So we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for answering our call this week, and we will see you
Come on,
next
come on.
week.
You learned how to do it. Come on. Yep. Put the
Wait a minute. Do it again. Do it. This. Wait, curve
No,
this.
yep, you got it. And just put them together. Yeah. Woo! For a little backstory, guys, she's been trying to do that for a couple of years now, and she just got it a couple days ago. We are so proud of her.
Wait.
Yep.
All right. So, y'all next week. Love y'all.
Hi, guys. Love you.
That was funny.
That was, I was like, yep.